Hey everyone, and welcome back to the BiomeChallenge. So now we have successfully spent a week in the forest, a week in the burnt, a week in the desert, and finally a week in the snow, each time making a brand new base from scratch, different from the previous biome. And it's officially time to move to the wasteland, so this is going to be fun. We have this awesome LMTV with insane amounts of space. We'll be using this to move. And also we have a ton of stuff to sell. So first I'm going to sell this stuff and all of this stuff on the vehicle. I think my drone, yeah, it's on me. So we'll sell this stuff, then we go back to the base, grab everything. I want to see if I can't grab that airdrop and then just head all the way to the wasteland over here. And this time around, I'm thinking of making an electric base. Like a killing corridor, like I made in like way alphas ago. So that's going to be fun.
Let's just
Okay,
get down.
let's sell everything we can. Okay, that is a lot of cash. I'm just gonna actually go and scrap these two
Now
items.
you're armed and dangerous.
Scrap.
Just like
I'll be able to actually sell those parts, make these into blocks at the back, and then let's quickly read these. When it comes to skills and stuff, yeah, we basically have everything invested what we wanted to invest in. I wonder if I shouldn't go. Either put my points in over here. So our turret, we can deploy 2 turrets at once, especially in the wasteland. I know, you know what? In the wasteland, we might just have to run around with that as well. Because the stun batons can only do so much before they come a little bit weak. Okay, so before we move, let's just see if there's anything good. Fuel, we have a ton of fuel. Cobble and concrete, we might just buy a little bit more. You never know how much we're going to still use on the other side. And then books, I'm thinking of just buying books, like books I don't know. Or books that says I still have to read. I'll just go and buy every one of those that I can see. But yeah, guys, this vehicle we're using right now, this LMTV, is insane. So what I'll do is just do this. Modify, put these in there. For those of you who didn't see it last time, I'll show you quickly. This thing has insane storage capacity. This is the only reason I'm like really happy that I use the B-dubs vehicles. Because we'll be able to move to the wasteland without any issues. Just quickly kill this dude because he's going to destroy our vehicle. And a storm now. Okay. But yeah, look at this. That's insane. That means we'll be able to basically take our whole storage with us in one go. And we have the drone as well. The drone, oh yeah, the drone has 4 slots. Only problem with this thing is I think it's going to be like super slow as well. But even if it's slow, it's really awesome. I just wish that the storms were like the one in Jawiddle series. Because in his series, you can get like like Ramsey, the mod creator for Rebirth, made him a new mod. And in the storms like this, you can be inside of a vehicle and it keeps you safe. Although in those storms, you only lose like stamina and movement speed and stuff. Okay, I'm going to put everything in this vehicle. We're going to head over to this airdrop over here. Outside of the snow, so we're not in the storm. And then we're going to go all the way into the wasteland over there. Okay, you thought the steering is bad with normal vehicles. You see how a fast vehicle like ours, or a big vehicle like ours, slides in the snow in the storm. It's absolutely insane. Okay, let's just take care of these guys. Okay, so the drop loot, let's see. I'm gonna quickly do this. I dropped something just now. We don't have the space to not use this stuff right now. Okay, we don't need that ammo. Yep, okay, so yeah, I actually went to the trader, sold most of the stuff, so we won't have to go back to the snow. So yeah, that was a farewell to the snow, and hello to hell on earth. This is going to be rough. I'm hoping there's no storm by the time we get there. Because driving in a storm, like I said, with this vehicle, it slides so badly. Oh, okay. We just caught the loot bag. That is funny. This thing's steamrolling over the zombies like crazy. But the only problem is the durability is going down really quick. Okay. So we're finally in the wasteland. I'm just quickly going this way and then up to see if there's another trade over here. Although, you know what? Let's go over here. Just straight there. Doesn't matter if there's perhaps another trade over here. We'll go and live over there. Because we have already seen that Trader Joel. And it's not like we really need to quest anything else at the moment. Okay. Let's quickly deal with this dude over here because he's definitely going to get away. The nice thing is for the first time in a really long time, we have the resources and the means and the time to actually make ourselves like a proper old school base. What I mean by that is, for the last few alphas, we have been making bases on stilts. But we have so much resources, I'm actually going to make like a full-on just solid pillar. I think I'll make it like 11 by 11, and I'm going to make my home base and horde base in one. And then in the very middle of the pillar, I'll also actually go and make a tunnel all the way down so we can possibly go mining during nighttime. Vehicles over here are going to be an issue, especially if they decide to respawn. But what we're going to be doing is we're just going to go and grab as much resources as possible. We have so many blocks. We can just build a massive, thick pillar. I'm not trying to be nasty. Like, there's no meaning behind the words other than it. But yeah, basically, we're just going to make a nice, solid pillar, not on stilts or anything. And then I'm thinking of making like a proper killing corridor and stuff as well. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So this is first layout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is how wide it's going to be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. And then the very middle one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will be an open space all the way from the top to the bottom. That way we can actually sit at nighttime, mine in safety. We don't have to worry about our base. I do also technically need to go and dig up all of the asphalt over here. It would have been better just building on that over there. But this at least gives a little bit of protection, so it's fine. As long as we don't have demos flying down, I'm going to make like an actual clearing corridor where they can't fall down. So we have to deal with them in that corridor, otherwise the base fails. That way also we don't have to worry about like demos and stuff exploding outside and making massive craters. Okay, let me just go and make a massive pillar over here, and I'll get you guys back soon. Okay, that's officially the first stack done. Let me just quickly deal with this dude because he's going to vomit on me if I'm not careful. Do that, do that. There's another cop over here somewhere. But yeah, basically this so far is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, almost 5 high. And yeah, I'm making a solid block. That was our first stack of resources. We have a few stacks, so this is going to go way smoother than I thought. I think I'll go about 10 high, like a solid structure, and then make my home base. And then on top of that, make my horde base. So the horde base will be like 12, 14 blocks high. Let's see. The roof, if I make the roof double thick so the zombies can't do damage to the thing, it needs to be 12 high. Minus like 4, that's 8 high. Yeah, so this is 4 high. I'm going to go 4 more high. And then I'll start the structure for my home base. I'm first making some walls over here so the zombies can't see me from outside while I'm filling in the inside. Because I'm constantly getting like a flow of enemies over here. Also, I thought I was going crazy hearing like a woo, 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 woo sound. It's this thing. It's the power from this that I'm hearing over and over and over again. So I'm glad I'm not going crazy. But yeah, I'll have to make the drone stand still soon because that's driving me crazy at the moment. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, so 11 by 11, excluding the middle. 11 by 11, 8 blocks high. We now have a solid base for our base, or foundation for our base. Now we just have to go and make the walls, but I'm going to make them too thick. Like so. Because, okay, we're going to be climbing in from over here. We'll face the horde on this side. But I still want to make sure, since this is such a dangerous biome, there's going to be like a ton of cops vomiting and stuff. And I don't also want to make sure the zombies, if they sense us or see us, whatever, they can't really just vomit through the walls or expose to the walls. Technically, only this side that's going to be facing the horde needs to be... I wonder if I shouldn't just do this side. Like I said, we're going to be climbing up from this side to get into the base. And then we'll face the horde at this side. It's always best to like look away from the trader, look away from any buildings. That's going to give us also less lag during horde night. So I wonder if I shouldn't just at least this one side make double thick walls, so if during horde night they vomit and explode and stuff, they don't just break into the base immediately. I think that's going to be the best bet for now. It's going to be a weird shape inside then because it's like semi-rectangular kind of thing. It's not fully square. But at the same time, yeah, when's my base ever like perfectly square and stuff? OCD be damned. Okay. 11 by 11, 8 blocks high is the pillar, and then 4 blocks high is the inside, and then on top of that will be a 2-thick roof. So altogether this base is 14 blocks high, although it doesn't really have to be. Because remember, zombies, when they fall and they go into aggro mode, you have to be like a base above 14 blocks tall. But since we're going to be doing like a killing corridor with traps and stuff, slice and dicing and not having them fall, we don't care about like aggro and stuff like that. We're going to kill them before they can aggro anyways. So this base technically could have only been like 10 blocks high, but this is a nice solid structure as well now. Okay, and we finally have our base. Now, obviously on top of this, we have to go and put more walls because this is where we'll be standing facing the horde. We're just going to be standing over here. I'm thinking of making like 3 blocks wide or something. Just nice killing corridor. Or one... Yeah, we can make like one walkway and then half block, half block. So technically, altogether, it will be 2 blocks, but the zombies will still be forced in the middle, and we can use blade traps on either side. Man, I can't wait. This is going to be fun. It's been so long since I used blade traps. If you go and use blade traps, if it's a single walkway, you can put 2 blade traps on the bottom and 2 blade traps like on the second block. But if it's too wide, you can put 2 on the bottom, 2 on the bottom. This way, you can still reach the blade traps should they break during horde night. I wonder if I shouldn't... Yeah, you know what? While we're busy, I should probably just add the walls and stuff as well. Okay, so for now, this is fine. I still have to put a roof on this. I think I'll just go and extend this all the way to the top so we can get onto the top roof as well. I might just actually go and add a roof here too. See, I still want to put an electric fence post, some blade traps, and everything over here. But before we do that, I want to make sure we have everything else as well. Also, I said OCD be damned, but I couldn't decide where I want the ladder, so I was like in the middle. But then if I'm over here in my base and the streamer sees me, they won't recognize this path. So I had to go and make the ladder like this. If we can do this, the zombies can do this, so they'll see it as a path. Also, I quickly want to go check the trade over here. I want to see if we can't get a lantern, because I think we left our lantern at the other base. It mustn't be one of these old lanterns. It must be like a modern looking lantern, so we can have some base, light in our base. I think we'll need one for the horde base section and one for the home base section.
Right.
Ooh, my voice just cut away. Okay, so I need a lantern. Lantern. I have anvils and stuff, but no lanterns. So I'll have to check in the morning. Oh, rad remover. Okay, we can make those as well. Restock day 31. It is now day 30. So, it's going to be a while. And he's the only trader in this town, unfortunately. So I'll have to make torches for now. I know for a fact there's another city over here on this side of the wasteland.
I guess we know which one.
So I wonder, since we're not allowed to go like to all old biomes and old traders and stuff, and we so far haven't found another trader over here, I should probably take my motorcycle and go over here and see if that trader has something we want. Also, while we are here,
welcome, one and all.
I'll take that, thank you. I'll take some engines as well. I mean, while he's offering it, I'll buy it. We do have a ton of vehicles we can just go and wrench, but I've been really unlucky when it comes to those. Okay, now we just have to read. I still have my bedroll down. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move into my base. I'll put all of this in containers. I'll also upgrade the containers to make sure that they are like fully steel and holding as much as they can, basically. And then I'll see you guys again in the morning. Although, you know what? Let's just quickly get a quest as well. Oh, this is going to be a massive problem. Most of these, like south, we can't do south. If it's like, wait, how far away is that? South is that way. That is 1.5. This quest is 1.4. Okay, we might be able to do this because I think this is in the wasteland. Holy shit, a major settlement has been overrun by a colony. You don't say. Tier 6 infested. But yep, I'll see you guys in the morning.
I'll give you that.
Okay, I have been rather busy during nighttime. Basically, I moved everything from the drone and the vehicle into the storages. I made sure to upgrade the storages all the way to steel as well. And then also over here, I was going to put my dew collectors on the roof, but that's very dangerous against vultures. So I had to remove this over here because on the inside, this was red, which means it's not in the open, so it can't collect water. So basically, if you put railings down, you can actually see, you can literally go right through these blocks. You can see through them, grab through them. This doesn't even count as a block, so it counts as open, which means it's collecting water. And the bars are high enough up that it doesn't interfere with these over here. As far as I'm aware, if you put bars over here, it's not going to work. So railings work really well. But basically, yeah, look at this. Our nice, cozy little home. I do technically... See, this is supposed to be like right in the middle. And I do want to make like a mine all the way down. And also, on the outside, I did this as well. Instead of on the second block, I put it on the fourth block so we can jump nice and high. So we did this now. And yeah, look how nice this looks. Nice, cozy. All of our containers are steel. All of our resources are in. I think let's quickly go to that quest while we have time. Do you have any other stuff that I might be able to use? Let's take more healing. More and more and more healing. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to go over there. We have some XP elixirs on us. Oh, I dropped it. We have some XP elixirs and stuff on us as well, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, we're just going to see if we can go and do that quest. It's going to be during storm, so it's going to be a little bit rough. At least it is in the wastelands. That's awesome. But you guys, look at this. Nice, cozy, quaint little home. I still have to go and make the walkway and the base itself and stuff. But I think let's do at least one quest before we move on and keep on building. I could make this whole episode of building, but at the same time, that's just a little bit boring. So let's get a little bit of action in there as well. Okay, once we're inside, the outside zombies shouldn't be too much of an issue, but remember, the inside zombies will also now be nightmare. If they count as like biome spawn zombies. Ooh. I'm just so regretful that I didn't bring... Oh. That I didn't bring with me the candies. I should have checked the trade if you had more. Luckily, we do have the repulsor, so that's definitely going to help us out. Yeah, we're going to have to use the repulsor from the start. The repulsor doesn't shock everyone, but it throws everyone, so that's going to help us. And every now and then we get that 10% chance of an insta-kill. I have to remember, a lot of these POIs have been changed for V2. V1 they were a certain way, now V2 they're completely revamped. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be rough. As long as we do power attacks, we should get those 10% insta-kills, and the zombies should shock. We have the rad removers on most of the weapons as well, so that should help too. As long as we go for the headshots, do power attacks. Okay, she has a lot of HP, so every now and then, we can just do that. Okay. Nice. Hit them through there, but I'm going to have to go this way. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, now we break through. Let's be careful as well not to make too much noise so that the streamers show up. Every now and then just go for some headshots. Normal ferals like this, technically we should just shoot. But actually aiming, especially aiming down the sight like this, is really difficult. I like the fact that most of these guys are inmates. Look at this. That is really cool. That's a big change from V1. These zombies are supposed to be inmates because it's a prison, but that's a really cool feature, like a small addition to the game. Okay, boom, boom. Just keep them at the door. Literally all I have to do is make... I can even stand in the corner here. Just keep doing this. They can't get to you if you're just standing in the corner throwing all of them away all the time. You have to be careful of the zombies falling out the roof though. Oh. No, 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 don't break. See, he just fell out the roof again. It's a new V2 spawn. Oh, look at that. They infected me and did something in my leg. Because I don't have the candy, we're not shocking the whole group. So, if you have the candy, you do damage to the whole group at once instead of just doing one damage and throwing the rest away. That's unfortunate. This is going to take us a lot longer because we don't have the candy. Okay. At least we do have the shotgun. I have to be careful of zombies falling behind me. See, that's the weird thing is I don't see any holes or anything, like any vents above me. But they were definitely falling out the roof just now. They were definitely falling... Okay, and because it's an infestor, I should probably also take my XP elixir. I keep forgetting to take stuff like that. Oh, why did I put it away? Hello, 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 hello. Once again, we just stand by the door. If you can control this doorway, nothing can get behind you and do damage. He semi-surprised me just now. And the nice thing is most of them seem to be not feral. There are quite a few ferals, but most of them seem to just be normal walkers. Hello, hello, hello. Feels like I'm talking about the series Walking Dead. I talk about walkers. Be careful so that he doesn't go and vomit through the door. The nice thing is if they're stuck in doors like this, it's easier for me to shoot them. And since we're using slugs, I'm doing some serious damage to them at the same time. Nice. Okay, already a lot of ferals and biker ferals. Technically, if I see there's only a few zombies, I don't have to use the repulsor. I can then swap to the normal shocker and just kill them one at a time. Okay, kill, kill. Come on, show me your head. I hate it when they're hiding inside a block like that. I want to get out of this. Oh, the storm finished. Nice. That door's open, but you guys aren't interested in it. Oh, yeah, yeah. We have to be careful of infernals and stuff. How did I forget about infernals? It's some of the most dangerous enemies, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's the thing. I just want to make sure they don't break my legs. They can bruise me, they can sprain me, whatever. Just don't break anything. I should make it a habit of actually carrying around with me some splints or cast. Okay, you are this side. Why was there only one dot? Okay. Ooh, insta-kill, nice. Oh, okay. Charge, so we have to be careful. You are going to stay shocked. Let's do as much damage as possible. I almost forgot that shotguns can slow them down. Okay, I have to throw you away. Remember, even though they can't get stunned again for another 5 seconds, you can still throw them away. That still counts. Okay, he was actually stunned just now. Not shocking, but actually just stunned. Okay, this is the first tower. Oh, okay. I think I see how it works. The zombies come out of the towers themselves. Like that dude just now, he came out of that tower. So if they come out the towers themselves, I've also noticed that the bottom rung is gone. But in that one just now, the rung was still there, the bottom one, and that didn't count. So the zombie spawned in at the last second. So like this one right now, I don't have to go to the top and check it out. Like I did with the other one. Come on. Because the zombies came down. Okay, I need to aim better. It's so easy if you're aiming down the sight, missing. Don't break the leg. Don't break the leg. These guys hit really, really hard. Come on, kill. I don't know why. When I'm zoomed in like this, uh-oh. Oh, there you go. When I'm zoomed in like this, I really struggle sometimes to just move my mouse and aim at them. Nothing came out of it, so now there's going to be a zombie spawning in, or should be spawning in. Yep. It's a cool way to know this. Okay, I can close that because the rest are downstairs. Grab the ammo. Hello. Oh, they even come off in that room. That's cool. There was nothing there just now. That is really, really cool for me. Okay, we're just going to do this. Technically, we can just shoot in a line. Because, oh, that's a lot of cops. We can shoot in a line because these are armor-piercing slugs. And we do have the penetration skill, so as long as we're shooting like this, we should be good. Ooh, be careful not to break anything. I'm so glad for this back meal. The amount of times it saved me now. I've been careful of streamers. I have been shooting quite a bit. Okay, vulture. Man, I hate vultures like with a passion. Okay, a lot of zombies on that side seems to have woken up. Come on. Oops. I'm gonna get this vulture out of the way. And headshot. Whoops. Headshot. Bye-bye. Oh, wow. Even that room over there's already woken up. They usually don't wake up until you actually get there. Okay, you were not part of this place, but you were. Hello. No. Naughty. Okay, so as long as they're in a line, the shotgun works really well. And it seems the range on the shotgun's not that bad. If I could just hit them. Yeah, it seems this whole area of here, it's the way they spawn in this BiomeChallenge now is different as well, and I love it. I absolutely love the way V2 makes the zombies spawn. That's one of the few points people can't argue about. The performance and the way zombies spawn or act in POIs now, and how some of these POIs look. Holy crap, look at this. Since when are there even more zombies on this side? Okay, let's reload. Why did none of you guys wake up? Naughty. Okay, I have to hit you in the head. Lady, why? Oh, for a second I was like, why are you so tall? He looked insanely tall just now. And then, headshot. Oh, I love those crits. And then, boom. Sometimes their heads literally just move a millimeter, a centimeter. And they dodge. Okay, it seems these cells have come for us, but definitely not this section of here. Now let us close this. Luckily, this isn't Rebirth mod. If this was Rebirth, the zombie would open up the doors and come for us. Hello. And once again, all you have to do is shoot into the group over here. The cops will do damage from the back, and we do damage face point blank. And since it's a slug, it goes straight through all the zombies and hit each other. If we had a Molotov right now, the rad remover would make sure... Rad remover would make sure they can't heal, and then the Molotov would burn them all. Yeah, they're trying to make through. A few more shots and they can make it through here. Almost. Yep, they made it through. They have to crawl a really weird way, but they do make it through. Okay, and now you... I think the back room... Did everyone wake up just now? Ah, they're still climbing out. There might also be a few more on the roof as well. We have to be careful how they climb out of vents and stuff right now. And the thing is, you think they're done, you turn your back and all of a sudden they keep spawning behind you. Wait, this section never had zombies, did it? Or at least if it did, they always woke up already. So it's weird that they haven't woken up already yet. I just swear that this shotgun used to be way better. Like it penetrated way better as well. Okay, they're still coming out the cells. That is really awesome. See, this spawning way they're doing now in V2 is to help with the performance. Okay, so the moment we get over here, they spawn from the behind over there. Just don't drop on my head right now. Some of these waves feel so ultra small. Okay, that side just woke up, and the side behind us just woke up. Be careful that nothing surprises us from behind. Okay, close that door. You... Die, thank you. I remember the first time I did this in A21, how I got stuck in this room with dogs. On like day 1 or 2, I had a stack of wonder tops from questing. I was like, you know what, let's go do this POI. Woo! I regretted that so badly. Oh, yeah, they can climb this. I almost forgot. Although that was some nice crits just now. I do feel like afterwards I should probably just go through all the areas and just wrench all the beds and wrench all of this stuff. Because electrical parts, mechanical parts, springs, will need that for the traps for our base. So the moment we're done, yeah, I'm just quickly going to run through this place and see if I can grab everything that's important. Hello. Do that, do this, do this. The more zombies you hit aiming from the hip like this, the more you slow them down. And dead. Be careful that there's no more climbing out of vents and stuff. See, even these machines over here we can wrench. I should probably see what quality impact driver I can make. Come on, come to Papa. Man, I love it when I insta-kill. Sometimes the insta-kills are so easy, just all the time. It's awesome. Okay. I guess I should start shooting. I have to be careful not to get too comfy, because if I do, there's going to be zombies coming out of vents that I'm not paying attention to. Oh, wrong weapon. Okay, we're almost done. Damn, we are moving through this POI. Oh, I love this. They actually have vending machines underneath before you get to the final section now. That is really cool. It's just a shame we don't have the shock candy. That would have really helped us just now. That would have really helped us. At least we have 38 of those, so we don't need any more. I wonder if I shouldn't. Yeah, on the way out, I'll just put everything on my drone because I need so much more space right now. Look at this. This is so new. This whole layout over here is different. There used to be nothing over here. The zombies came from there and there, but now they can come from the side as well. So I am thinking of going this way first. Hello. Let's see what's going to happen. You can see there's way more dots. Oh, yep. Behind us. There's way more dots than there were rooms just now. I'm just going to keep knocking you guys back. Please don't knock them down. Look at the amount of enemies right now. Yeah, this is way more dangerous than V1. This is insane. It's going to take me so long to kill them all because there's just so many of them. If we don't get the insta-kills, this will take us forever to get all these radiators. If my aiming was better, we can... Oh, they just fell down. If my aiming was better, we could do this so much easier. The problem now is a lot of them fell down. Hopefully they're going to know how to pass back up properly. But that's the best way to actually take care of them at the moment. Hello. Make sure the spider doesn't jump down. I really need to kill one at a time at the moment. And knock back. Knock back. Woo! Okay. This is actually awesome. This is fun. I love a challenge. Okay, are you jumping all the way from the bottom to the top? What are you doing? Look at the amount of dots at the moment. Nice, we killed him. Knock back. Wait, what? Where are you? Knock back. Knock back. And then start shooting. Few headshots. One at a time, headshots really do help. Yeah, make sure we don't fall down anymore. Yeah, there's so many zombies downstairs right now. I'm gonna have to jump down to them because it doesn't seem like they're pausing up here properly. And these are still spawning in. Look at this. This was empty. Yep, another one. I wonder how long this loop is gonna continue. Okay, I should probably go downstairs. I wonder how clever they'll be to get back up here. Easy enough to just fall downstairs quickly and face them. Hello, 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 hello. And since it's one at a time, because the rest of you seem to have fought the correct way. Yeah. Here they come. Wait, are they upstairs or downstairs? I'm so confused. I'm hearing them fall, which means, yep. Okay, yeah, this is dangerous. Where are they coming all from? So that means all of them actually made it back upstairs. And when I jumped down, they were already up there. I need to reload my gun. I love this. I love this so much. Okay, you are dead. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. See, there's even more of them spawning upstairs. It's not just these ones. So we have to be careful of new ones falling behind us. We have 30-something shots, but it's so easy to miss. Whoops. So easy to miss a shot, and then you just wasted that and you have to reload again. It's been a while since I've actually been able to shoot through the ones when we hit the other one. These are supposed to be armor-piercing slugs. Doesn't really feel armor-piercing to me. Yep, there's even more and more and more spawning upstairs. I'm gonna go back upstairs, but the problem is, the moment we do, some of them might just fall down again while we're down here. Yep, still upstairs. Hello. I need to get the crop at least. So we don't have to worry about him vomiting, and then I just destroyed that table at the back. Okay, you just infected me again. Luckily we do have honey. Okay, I'm hoping if I go this way, they don't fall behind me, and I have to go all the way back for them. I think, nope, yep, they're still up there. But I think we're supposed to go down and then up, but they're all coming for us anyways. Hello, yeah, come down here. If I can kill them one at a time as they're falling down, it's going to save us a lot of time and effort. If I wasn't pushing them all down earlier, we would have been able to fight them properly right now. Yep, okay. Whoops. Come on, how many more dots are left though? Just you think all the dots are gone, all of a sudden there's more dots. See, the moment I'm aiming down the sight, moving the mouse is like really difficult. Are you guys still coming at me? I could try and use wooden frames to get up there. We can do this. Hello, hello. How many of you guys are left? Okay, so one more dot. Okay, at the moment I think there's just one. There's more and more and more spawning, so there might be a few more. I just have to check the compass every now and then to make sure. Oh, how did you get that side? Okay. Yeah, they're still spawning in very slowly though, but they are spawning in. So if you can just keep killing them this way. Oops. No, don't send me a light. They're gonna keep spawning out. They're coming from there now. So that's the last spot that they can come from. Because it took us so long to kill them, they didn't really do it fast enough. Look at that, two more. Okay. And dead. Okay, so let's see if this was worth all the effort. See, the moment you get to like tier 5s and 6s and stuff, or at least the tier 6 infestations, the less you shoot, the more you benefit. So if you have a melee weapon like the stun baton and you can clear tier 6 infestation, it does take longer if you're not shooting like crazy. but you get to save up all of your ammo for Horde Night. So if you do a lot of these infesteds and you only do melee mostly to clear them, or you use a gun that you're not going to be using during Horde Night, you can get quite a bit of ammo back, and by Horde Night, you are stacked. Okay, I quickly want to go through the rooms and just see if I can't get all of the beds. We're definitely going to need all the springs and the mechanical parts and stuff, so I'll get all the beds, and then we're going to go back to the base. Okay, wow, the Mega Crush is really working. Okay, so basically we got a ton of springs and stuff. We have 252 springs, 402 pipes, and then look at all the cloth over here. Just from getting all those beds. Okay, so let's take more fuel, and why not? Legendary parts, thank you. Any more jobs? That should still be within our... Oh, that's east, northeast. East is... I wonder if that's also wasteland. I'll take the quest just in case it is, but I doubt it is. I think the snow keeps going to that side. If it is in the snow, we can't take it. We'll have to take something else. If it is in the wasteland, it's in the wasteland. We'll just come back and then we'll just stop it or cancel or whatever if we need to. Okay, let's really sell all the stuff that we don't need. Okay, it's like the game knows we want to use traps and stuff because it's starting to give us more traps now. Auto turrets will definitely keep, not the shotgun ones though, because I'm using the shotgun myself. Other than that, you don't really have anything that we need. Perhaps the next day you might have that lantern that I'm looking for. I wonder if we can make the lantern.
I needed a sale
Lantern. We can. I'll just make my own then. Because that thing's going to give us so much light in our room. It's going to be insane. Rockbuster cover. Oh, none of these have. I really, really need that shock candy. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do now is just drop all of the stuff off my base. We even have a tier 5 nail gun. We'll see if we can get a little bit of building done before nighttime as well. Okay, it's been a while, but this is going to be fun. So we're going to use the generator bank. We'll use all of these. This is SMG turrets. Nice. We only technically need 4 because they're only going to help us with the vultures. Although I wonder if I shouldn't keep a few inside as well as like a backup in case stuff goes sideways. There's a killing corridor. The zombies can overwhelm and push each other, like ragdoll each other through. And that's going to be a problem. So just in case that happens, we'll make sure that they are
where I'll be if you need me.
with us on the inside. So basically, we'll put 4 on the outside. I have to make sure they don't point over here. Like all just perhaps pointing in this direction. One that way and that way. Because if I put one over here, no matter what, they will shoot at the zombies in the corridor over here. So over here, we just want the zombies to shoot where we want them to. Or the turrets. And then inside, I think what I'll do is like, if we start getting overwhelmed, we can step on a thing and then the turrets inside help us out as well. These ones then can be technically basically pointed. I can put them in the back like so. Because they should be able to see everything that we see. But they, like I said, only going to get activated when stuff goes like really pear-shaped. And then the ones on the roof to make sure that they're always going to be active, that they're not attacking the zombies down below. What if I shouldn't just do this? Like so, and... like so. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, now also, what you have to remember is, since this blade trap is now going over this, you can't put another one over there, because the blades will interfere with each other. So what we usually do is, on the one side, you can also have it zigzag. So on this side on the bottom, you can have one. I think let's do that. Let's go zigzag. And then what we do is we place half blocks over here and elevate the one that's going to be on this side. Okay, now on that side, we go and do this. And on this side, we go and do this. No! It was too heavy! Oh, we just lost all that stuff. I mean, the concrete isn't that big a problem. We can just easily make that again. But the blade traps... I think I'm just going to go and do that again. Oh, I need steel. I need to make the walkway steel so I can hold all that weight. Oh, that is such a loss. Yeah, I'll just quickly go and do that, guys. For the night time, just quickly go and put the blade traps back up, make new ones. We should be able to make the blades, right? Yeah, we have everything maxed out. I'll have to go and make blade traps, and I'm also going to have to make sure that the forges are going so we can make a ton of steel. I can't believe that was too heavy, but I think it's also because of the size of this thing. The higher up you go, the weaker your blocks get. Okay, I'll see you guys in the morning then. I need an orange one because that's going to be iron. Oh, there's one. Okay. But yeah, basically I went and I arranged the vehicles over here, the vehicles in the middle, some of the vehicles over here. And yeah, this bear, while I was over there, he came over here and just smacked on my wall. So I was like, nah, disrespect. Okay, also, I went and replaced what we lost during that cave-in. So this is what it's going to look like. Yeah, Yeah, I'm going to go for a full block look over here. A zombie might be able to get stuck over there, but if they go straight, then it shouldn't be a problem. And these blades will slice and dice them. The only problem with the way I've done it right now is I have to crouch over here to be able to repair that one. See how I can reach it? If you can reach it, you can repair it. So same with that one over there. So as they take damage, as long as we have a nail gun in our hands, we can reach those over there. I made a wide area over here, so if the zombies drop down, they can fall all the way down. And we're just basically, since we're going to add electric fence posts, we don't need our automatons. If this place gets overrun, sure, but other than that, I think I'm just going to use my like M60 or something, just shooting straight down the hallway. This is going to be interesting. Although at the moment, that's carrying the max weight that it's allowed. So these will be always on, because they're targeting vultures. But this over here, I still have to go and add this section onto that side. Yeah, this over here, they're going to walk in over here, there's going to be electric fence posts going all the way through here, and they're just going to get shocked. We now need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, perhaps even the 7th one, times 2. So we need 14. Wait. 1, 2, yeah, that's 7. And they need to connect to that side. So that's 14 times 2 high. That's 28 electric fence posts that we need right now. But yeah, basically it's going to go from the generator to the switch. So the day of the horde, we turn this on, and then it's going to go from this to these. I'm going to have to put other relays as well that go from the switch to some to select the relay. So this, yeah, so that looks good. The moment you step on this, those 4 turrets will activate, but we want the turrets on the roof to be always active. So what we can do then is, we actually need quite a few relays because there's going to be electric fence posts as well. Ideally, the side that needs repairs, we need to be able to access as well. So we'll see if I can put doors on either side or both sides. So now we need this. And we might... No, I'm not going to use the motor set. I'm not going to use that. So basically what we're going to do now is put one over here. I'm going to go zigzag when it comes to the electric fence posts. I wonder if I shouldn't do that so I can actually make a door over here. The big problem we have as well is if the relays get destroyed, the stuff that we want to connect them to also get destroyed. But I could do this because these shouldn't get destroyed. And then if I can... Yeah. Since these are like they have a lot of HP. Look at this. 1000 HP and nothing's really going to hit them with vomit, especially from where we're standing. So since that's the case, we can just have them daisy chain a bit. So the moment this is on, it sets this on and the turret's on. And the moment I step here, these turrets turn on. And then I also need to go from this one to that one. And from this one to that one. Okay, so we can put them upright. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to make a door over there. We should be able to squeeze past that. 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, and a 7th one, and this is going to be a full block to protect them from any explosions. So you go over here, you say copy, shape, and rotation. 2, 3. I kind of messed up over here with that. I shouldn't have put the ramps up there, basically, is what I'm saying. And then upside down, can do that. 1, 2, let's just copy, shape, and rotation. Hello? Copy, shape, and rotation. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to have to make sure that we actually make a hole over here then as well. Now I just have to go and connect all of these, but that's going to be the problem as well. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So I decided to go and break open these over here. So we don't get stuck on the electric fence post, I decided to go for this, because now all we have to do is go and find... Not that shape. Wait, what? Oh, not favorites. This one? This one. And we can go and say advanced. We want the full part. Yeah, like so. Boom. So now we can squeeze past the electric fence post and be over there. Same on this side. We'll actually be able to show it with this one better now that that's going to be the case. Come on. Whoop, whoop. There. See, now there's way more space for us to move past over here. Okay, so it seems I've made 4 short somehow, so I'm just making them downstairs. So what's going to happen is we're going to go from this side to over here, the top one. We're going to just do this with all of them, and then we're going to connect the top ones with the other side. And then I think we'll, instead of doing zigzag with all of them, we'll do the top from this side and the bottom from the other side. So now you could also go zigzag slightly as well if you wanted to, but we're going to go from the top one. Cable is not red. Awesome. To the top one. See, this blue means it's active. That's electricity. The yellow means it's just giving power. But this over here means now between electric fence post and electric fence post, that's live. So I'm just going to go and connect all of them. Hopefully by the time I'm done connecting these, the bottom ones will be done. And then we can just really connect them up and then be done with the electric fence posts. Okay. So now that that's done, we also technically have to make sure the blade traps are connected. So I think we'll go from this. They can each hold 9 lines going out. So there's 7 electric fence posts on each side that's been connected to. But that's also 8 and then number 9. If you try and connect any more than that, it's going to say, sorry, it's the max amount of connections that can be used. Okay, so now this is an old school. Let me just take that off the map. Yeah, old school electric base. Nice. So, looks confusing for new people, but basically, this is the main power source. It goes to the switch. The moment the switch is activated, this thing has power, which means if you're stepping on it, these will shoot zombies. But also without stepping on it, since we flicked that, this one, and the turrets on the roof all activate. And once these ones activate, they're going to have these activate. I do think I should probably put like a timer relay over here. Because this one at the moment is a normal one. It just sends power. But there's a timer relay that you can set the time it's supposed to go off on. So instead of having all the electric fence posts running from the start, you can have like, for example, the top one. Since they're so close to each other now since V1, it's awesome. You can have the top ones running from like 10 to 1. And then from 1 to 4, you add the bottom ones. So then even if the top ones are, as I say, most of the top ones are broken, some of them are still working. That's why you have that run the whole night. Yeah, so no. So instead of from 10 to 1, you have it run from 10 to 4. But from 1 to 4, you have the other side running. I just have to remember this one. So I have to, on this side, repair the bottom if it takes damage. And on this side, I have to repair the top. Because it's where the line ends. You see how the blue over here on the top one's going to this one? That means during Horde Night, from overuse, this one will break. This one's receiving a line and sending it out. So on this side, it's the bottom one we have to repair. But yeah, overall, this is actually going to look really, really awesome once it's done. We technically have a Horde base ready now. I want to make sure that we have this whole window over here and the whole thing carrying the steel. Or carrying the blade traps. I want to have all that steel. And then I still have to put the walkway in. But other than that, the base is done. So, if you guys liked this episode, leave a like, share with your friends, comments, tips, feedback. What do you guys think about the base, about the fact that we're now finally in the wasteland? Anything at all, leave your comments down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time for some more Biome Challenge. Members and patrons get shoutouts in all of my videos, get access to a private members-only Discord channel, and as a thank you for supporting the channel, get access to my 7days server. If interested, check out the links in the description down below.